Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Well, it is Monday, October the 26th, I believe. Yeah, 26th, and I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're doing good and all that stuff. I got out the board to Miss Anita this morning, and I sent them the tracking number. And I got out the knife to Mr. Tyler, and I emailed him the tracking number, and I'm glad to have done that. I tell you, Friday was a super good feeling, and today was too. To be able to give that stuff out, and be able to give the money to Southeastern Guide Dogs, and be able to raffle that knife. And we'll do another raffle, like I said, before 500. We'll do something. Hey, this is the BK2. I did a video on it when I first started. And I don't know, I'm going to go back and watch it. I'd like to do another video now that I kind of when I first started, I did a lot of just basically run around chopping stuff up. But now that I got a little bit of a system down, I'd like to put the knife through its paces and through some finer craft work. It's a great knife. It's a K-Bar Becker collaboration, 1/4 inch thick, just a great knife. It's a starter knife. So I wanted to show you that because I told Trey Edenfield, he asked about some K-bars, and I told him I had a couple videos for him. So that's a BK2. That's a good knife, great knife. That's the kind of knife you can hand to a moron and go here, and they'll be able to be okay with using it. Now that one you got to be careful with, because my guy at work, Mark, sharpened it up. That dude, son, I'm gonna tell you something. He does the Japanese style where they take the bevel out and do all that. That thing right there cuts you in twain, son. But before we get too much in this video, let me just say this: 22 veterans a day commit suicide. It's something that this channel is committed to bringing awareness to, and I know I say that, and I'm going to keep saying it. So, guys, if you're out there, if you're a veteran, if you're suffering, please don't suffer in silence. Reach out to someone you trust. I will post a number. I usually put a number either in the description or at the end of the video. It's the National Suicide Hotline. Now, listen to me. Those folks are trained. They're trained professionals. And I want you to understand that somebody cares about you. I care about you. This channel cares about you. Tons of veterans watch this channel. And I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I hope we continue to build on that. Never was in the military, and I don't want to portray anything like that. But you guys are on my mind, and that number is in my mind. It's emblazoned in my mind. 22 a day. To my LEOs, my law enforcement officers, you're welcome here, and we support you. We back the blue. I just mentioned Trey. Trey is a officer down in St. Johns County, and I've known Trey since he was 15-year-old. He pretty much helped raise Hunter, my son. Is just an awesome, awesome dude. Larry Gale, Jimmy Judge, all those guys. David Matzik, and hey, David, I'd seen where your dad had died, man. Listen, our thoughts and prayers. Jerry was a great guy, good man, great man. And our thoughts and prayers are with you, son. To my guys that are out there that are struggling, to my addicts, you know you're welcome here. And we love you. And you say, "Scott, that's a broad sweep." It is. But I fought addiction my whole life, so I think it's only fair to cover it here. Now, to get back into the video, I showed you the BK2, and we've talked about our normal stuff. This video is going to be on loyalty. Let me see where I'm at. About 4 minutes. It's going to take a minute. There's nothing more valuable in life to me than loyalty. Whether it's on YouTube or at work or day-to-day life, marriage, whatever, loyalty is huge. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was a troll on Carl Ruger's page. Now, when you hear this term, Brothers in the Blade, there's several knife channels, and I'm going to attempt to say them. I hope to cover everybody. If I leave you out, I love you. God knows I do. I got a lot to say, so here we go. But there's Carl Ruger, there's Eric Hussein, there's Backyard Samurai, there's Ruhr Guy 27, and Ben, son, you're going to have to change that name, but it's ROORGUY 27. Bob the Metal Guy, or Bob 942. There is Slingshot Warrior, there is Arizona Bladesmith, Donald, the Scotland guy. And if I'm trying to think if I've left anybody out. But anyway, and if I do, y'all know Captain Electro. I'm an idiot. Captain Electro is a big part of that. And he's going to be part of this video. Now, the other guy in that is Donnie B All Day. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was a troll on Carl's page. I went over, I put a comment, and School Marms at YouTube took it down. I really didn't even say anything that bad, I don't think. Whatever. But I let Donnie B All Day know. I say, hey man, this is kind of your realm, your ballpark. So Donnie goes over, just lays waste to the dude. And when I say that, I mean he crushed his argument. Dude's basically accusing Carl of being a white supremacist or supporting white supremacy, which is just asinine. Of everybody in the group, Carl, I look at Carl's like the ambassador. Carl's the guy that's like, hey man, this guy over here, can you go check him out, throw him some support. Backyard Samurai is like the godfather of the group, by the way, and Backyard Samurai shouted me out. So everybody, will go. Carl say, hey, go check this person out. Carl makes sure you feel welcome. He supports everybody. So I had no problem. I posted. Donnie goes and posts. Like I said, laid waste to the guy. Backyard Samurai laid waste to the guy. And Eric Hussein. And what I found tremendously funny is the dude's trying to go back and forth with Eric. And just to show Eric's maturity level, and if you're not subscribed to Eric, if you're not subscribed to any of these guys, look in the comments because they're always there. Go to their page and subscribe to them. Eric is, I do, and I never want to be disingenuous. I watch Eric as much as I watch anybody, and over, because he does some stuff with cutting, pool noodles, and he's got a lot of katanas and just a lot of cool blades. But the thing with Eric is consistency. He's very consistent in his cuts. And I'm going to tell you something, son. Never, ever does an ash of that cigarette hit the ground. That's one of the most impressive things. But Eric could have very easily ended the dude's argument. Eric could have told him a couple things about himself, and the guy would look like a fool. But Eric very maturely just said, hey man, come on. So that was that, we thought. A couple days later, the moron comes on my page and says, Choir Boys, do you denounce white supremacy? Now, let me tell you what that is. What that is he, if you say yeah, then you've got to, then he launches into the press. I don't talk about political shit on my page. None. Zero. Nil. Not going to. I've said that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want it. My channel, we want to help veterans, we want to help the folks I mentioned, and we want to have fun. And fun is the big part of it. If you watch any of my videos, I like to have fun. So I just ignored the comment, rolled on with it. Well, last week he comes back on my page, but this time he lays an accusation against Donnie B All Day, and he tried to make it look credible by he copy and paste and puts a link to an article. It was crap. You couldn't get to it. But in that message that he posted, it was accusing Donnie of child molestation. That's a very serious charge. And just like that guy there. Oh yes, now let's all pull off the road. You don't wait till the guy goes by to pull off the road, dumbass. Anyway, well, here comes another one. Let's just pull over here. Let's just, wait a minute. Yeah, my man up here in front of me is just panicking. He's either got a warrant or illegal or something. All right, now we can all move forward. Yes, please come flying by me. Oh, here we go. That's probably going to be right there at the house. And then see this asshole right here. That's why I don't carry a gun. I'll tell you right now. Go, dude. Well, I digress. I might as well get on with the story. So, I removed the comment and I blocked him. Here's why. I wasn't trying to hide anything. I immediately texted D-Bad and said, hey man, dude's making some serious accusations on my page. And then, it's nothing to look somebody up. Nothing. Yeah, matter of fact, the one promise I made Megan when I started doing this is that I wouldn't spend all my time looking people up, going after them physically, because I know I'm going to be called fat and all that other stuff. I know I'm fat. I'm working on it. I don't care. Anyway, so I just run a quick check on Don. In my heart and in my gut, I thought, this dude's full of shit, but due diligence. So, come to find out, the guy, Donnie was accused. But what the idiot left out is that the people signed a paper 4 years later saying they made it all up. False accusation against the man. False accusation for 4 years now. That's a heinous accusation. So, by the time I looked it up, I thought, yeah, figures. And then I thought, am I going to respond to nope, I'm going to let Donnie. And Donnie responded to me within an hour. And he could have said, here's what he could have said. He could have said, hey man, it's all bullshit, and never mentioned it again. But he didn't. He took time. He said, Scab, this is what happened. This is what he's talking about. Everything lined up. I didn't say any more about it. Now, if you'll notice, over the past 3 or 4 videos, I've mentioned Donnie B all day a bunch. There's a reason for that. And I did it almost, I'm sure, I wanted to drive the point home that I support Donnie B all day, just like I support Eric Hussein, just like I support Carl Ruger, just like I support Backyard Samurai, just like I support Captain Electro, just like I support the rest of the guys, okay? There is a certain loyalty to Donnie. You say, Scab, why are you loyal to Donnie? Because I posted one video and I messaged Donnie. Now, he didn't have to respond to me. But if you go back to the first video I ever posted, and it's of the Cold Steel Cane Sword, Donnie B all day posted on that. YouTube's driven by comments and likes, sharing, and all of that stuff. The guys helped me out the whole time. So I'm loyal to that. I'm loyal to Carl. I'm loyal to all these guys. But I wasn't going to say anything because that's Donnie's business. And then last night I was watching and I come across a video from Captain Electro that says, I am not a cop. And I love his video, so I watched the video and I posted on there. And then today Donnie come out and he made a video. And I thought, hell yeah, now I can say something. So I'm going to say this. Brothers in the Blade, Bib, to our group, I want to thank everybody in our group for being loyal to one another. To the troll, I'm sure you'll be back sometime. Oh, let me say this. I was arrested in 2004 for DUI, and I was taken off a job in handcuffs in 2014, right before my 10-year anniversary. Screwed that up, and screwed up a career. So if you want to come after me, my man, there you go. Do your worst. You may dig into something and find something that you don't want to find. But I said all of this to say, thank you. Thank you to those of you who subscribe to me. Thank you to those of you who are in our Brothers in the Blade for sticking by each other. For everybody, I think, blocked and banned the guy because we just don't want to hear it. And you're not going to spread a falsehood about someone in our group. It ain't going to happen. So to all of you guys, I say thank you. To all of you, I say I love you. God bless y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm going to put out a cutting video later today or something, some pumpkins or coconut smashing. Love y'all. I'm out.